funny. Like,
He's
hey,
a
can
smart
anybody hear
ass.
me? But I reply no. Is like, but if I reply no, then how would I know what question you asked? I couldn't hear you.
I don't know. Because I'm a fool and I don't think.
I
Right.
like somebody.
So, of town stands a large, newly built roadhouse of fieldstone and rough-hewn timbers. The common room is filled with locals nursing mugs of ale or cider, as well as uh, a few friendly faces to you, Obi, but the rest seem to be eyeing your two traveling companions with a little bit of curiosity. But you guys have free roam to move however you wish.
So that means we're all gonna start zipping around this place, right?
Yep.
Okay, I guess I will make the first entrance and just make my way on up to the bar.
Hey. The barkeep, uh, he says, "You're a new face around here. Your name, what can I get you?"
My name is Jiraxis. I just made my way into town. I was doing some work for. Well, we'll get to that later. I was just wanting to get a mug of your finest ale that you'd have.
Ale, alright. Nice to meet you, Draxus. I'm, Toblin. I'm the, proprietor of this here establishment. You have any sorts of, requests for food, wife and son can put up real quick, but if, not, just get you situated with your ale. He, goes to one of the kegs over to the side and he, is it, you gonna be paying now or shall I open up a tab for you? I saw you came in with, Oberisk, so I know if you ain't good for it, he is.
Oh, I mean, if you're offering to slap onto his tab, I ain't gonna complain. But I'll finish up once I get done here. I was gonna be going and do some gambling. You got any nice tables around here?
Uh, it's in the back with, Narth and Elsa. They might be, gambling a little bit.
It's a fun thing to do to pass the time when you ain't got nothing else to do. Cause I don't know how long I'll be around here before I go and head out again. Okay, you gonna join me over here, Obi?
A mug of ale?
Dublin, stout, now.
I have no clue what you said
You
there,
had a bit of
Obi.
reverb on that.
Yeah.
Dublin, stout, now.
Aye, of course. You made me start going into your accent. Alright, sure thing. He, goes over to the other keg and he, takes another glass and he fills it up and over to you. And he hands it over and he says, "Here you go."
Appreciate it, man. Now, what's the other side of the story? What the fuck happened to this town while I was away?
Real quick for you guys, a mug of ale costs 4 copper pieces. You'd like to deduct that from your sheet.
How much does a silver piece break down into? 10 copper?
Town did go to shit. You are completely right. So, red
Okay,
brands.
two things.
No, I'm explaining. I'm explaining. So the red brands. So, all right. Let me let me back up. All right, out of character. I put together pieces from our long hiatus of where we were and everything. So, little bit of what I understand, what I've gathered. So, there's this fella who came in. Didn't really talk to much people and set up shop in the old abandoned Tresendar Manor. Not terribly long after that, the Red Brand started causing issues, and, well, I don't know what they're after. They've been shaking down the businesses and, well, not really listening to the town master. But, I mean, man's a joke anyway. I didn't say that. Don't repeat that. Even though everyone's thinking it. Other than that, Dwarven brothers who came by. Set up, we'll get to that in a bit, Draxus. There's these Dwarven brothers that came by. I think they're the Rock Seekers. Gundren was with a fella named Gundren was him. He's a good fella. So they seem to have been super excited about discovering some lost mine. Talking about it real excitedly at the tables. Elsa overheard a lot of it. She can't keep her mouth shut, you know her. But it's a hunch. We had a very similar fella to that one that set up shop in the tavern at that same day that they were talking about that. I bet you those two are connected, and they're also looking for that mine.
Interesting.
Draxus. You make your cloak billow dramatically, and you see the tiny little lizard person sitting relatively close to you. It's like turning his seat. It's like effectively anime sparkle eyes at your cloak, being just absolutely awed by it.
Can I help you? I suppose I can't help him.
By the way.
Be coming.
You broke up. I couldn't understand what you said.
What was that, Bailey? I heard it, by the way.
Oh. Just stole Draxus's drink and I'm sitting in the corner.
Acted Scarlet, walks by and steals. Actually, Scarlet, make me a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
I would ask what your passive perception is, Draxus, but I'm pretty sure it's higher than a 7. So you see Scarlet as she walks by and goes to take your drink. Do you do anything? As this little lizard person's just talking to you?
I'll just let her have it and I'll buy myself another one.
Alright.
She earned it with helping
no.
us.
the little lizard person asked, "How'd you do that?" With the cloak.
Well, I honestly don't know. It just kind of does. If you decide to strike a little bit of a pose, it just kind of does its thing, whether there's no air or not. Yes, yeah, I farted. Yes, totally. Just ass blasted out.
Where'd you get it?
Why you asking?
He starts scooching over in the chairs so he's sitting next to you. 'Cause I want one. It's really cool.
Well, that kind of sucks to be you, I say, nudging him back over into his other chair.
Okay. You like your personal space, I get it.
Yeah, especially since I don't really know who you are.
Like, very excitedly, sticks out a tiny little hand. He says, I'm Lennar. I'm a miner around here. See, his arm is just covered in soot and grime and dust. See a
So
big
perky
toothy
on a
grin.
daily basis.
Yep.
I'll humor him, giving him a handshake.
Her hand is left dirty and dusty.
So, if you're a miner around here, Obi, what do you think about this guy?
Or sorry, Mr. Oberisk.
Can I make it for? Oh,
What's that?
hold on one second. Is there any way to make a check to see if I already know this person? I don't think they're showing up in our previous chat.
Darn near everybody in Phandalin.
Say what?
You know, darn near everybody in Phandalin. He's in your notes that I sent you in PMs.
Lennar,
Lennar
okay.
the Miner.
I was gonna say his name's not showing up, so.
I remember you. Where the fuck's my money?
Oh, he owes you money.
Out that, I found a really nice mine, but I ran out of it by some goblins and some bugbears, and I'm not making excuses. It really did happen. Promise you, I will get you your money, but I have some raw ore if that will be okay.
That'll do for now. I mean, I've also found some nice things. Potentially a scaly cloak in the works. Might fetch for a couple gold pieces.
Listen, Obi, you help me, I'll help you. I step up behind him, putting my hands under his shoulders, telling him he better somehow manage to make up his money, or he doesn't want to know what's going to happen to him.
It's Lennar, by the way.
Yeah.
Why is he kind of a cute little alligator creature? I kind of dig that.
D&D. Toblin walks over. He says, "Now, this here's a fine establishment. If you want to be scrapping, do it outside or go to the Sleeping Giant. I'm not going to be having that here. This is a fine eatery. We'll come here to relax, not get their teeth knocked out."
No scrapping here. No scrapping here.
Nah, that's my fault, totally. Just getting into town and finding out all this about this has me a little bit on edge.
I understand. No, I really understand. Also, speaking of, Nar, you still owe me money. You're gonna pay me back. You're gonna be paying Obi back. You better be paying me back too. Or just kind of shrinks in his seat and takes his ale and just sips it.
So, you wanted the ore? Or should I just hold on to it?
Oh no, I'll be taking that. Me and my friends here have a plan to try and fix up this place, so I'll definitely need that to make it some nice weapon.
Lennar hops off his chair, which he's tiny. Like, he is less than 3 foot tall. And he makes his way over to you, Obi, and very secretively, conspiratorially, he reaches in his bag, puts his back towards Toblin and Draxus, and, like, he's gonna try to secretly hand you this ore. I need to roll a sleight of hand check for him, which, since he doesn't have proficiency, it's just a dex check. Come on. There we go. 6. Everyone sees this because he actually ends up dropping the ore. It falls against the wood planks, and rather than with a heavy thump, it seems to be a lot lighter than normal. He scrabbles and picks it up and hands it to you, Obi. He says,
Be very, very careful with that. I think that's mithril.
he looks up at you excited.
I think that'll cover all that I owe you, right?
Okay, can I make a perception check, which I guess would be advantage because it's Smith tool or whatever?
Tools check. You can use your intelligence, or you can use your wisdom.
And so, which one would I click that? Now I'm trying to remember how all this shit works.
I mean, yeah, it has been like what, a month, three weeks.
Close to.
Sorry, guys.
No, shit happens. My situation's not that great either.
So what you do is you go down to Smith's Tools and you press that, and it'll query your attribute, and you can either choose intelligence or wisdom.
Gotcha.
You do have advantage on this due to your line of work. I said that.
Oh.
So just roll again. That'll work. 12. DC's not terribly high because you have some of this in your bag. It is mithril. It's a whole pound of mithril.
I don't owe you any more money?
Well, that depends. Do you want to help us try to take back the town, or are you content with the way the residents are running this place?
Oh no, I don't want to. Everyone here is nice. A lot of people are nice to kobolds. and everyone's nice. I mean, people are a little bit rough around the edges sometimes because, like, I owe them money and I'm sometimes, like, a nuisance to them.
Like, you see he's, like, starting to rock as he's, like, talking to himself more than you.
And occasionally I have to steal some food because I run out of money, but everyone seems to be okay with that because, like, I still bring in work and I don't really hurt anybody and you've been nice to me too and I would like to help out, but I don't know if I can. I'm not terribly strong.
Hey, Lennar.
Yes?
With as small as you are, how about this? I will buy you food if, with your small size, you agree to spy for us on the red brands to get an idea of what headway we can start making.
Um, what kind of like what do you mean? I've
Well,
never been a spy before. I've just been a miner.
with as small as you are, you're saying that most people are relatively nice to you. Maybe you can go around that large building up there and see what they're doing up there for us, so we can get an idea of where to even start.
Can do that. Yeah. Hmm. Question. If I get caught, do I fight or do I run or what's this spy do?
How fast are you? Think you could run away? Or if you do get captured, just play nice with them and trust me, we will come in there and we will save you. But
Okay.
with this being Obi's town, he helped us out of a sticky situation, and I plan on helping him out of a sticky situation. And these people aren't being good for your town, and I won't stand for that.
I like you.
I think you're one of the few people.
Walks up and he spits in his hand, which with all the soot, it just kind of leaves the trail, and he, like, holds it up to you and he says,
It's a deal.
I return his gesture, spitting into my own hand and shaking his hand yet again.
it leaves more grime. This time caked on because of the spit.
Oh boy.
He, like, waddles over to Toblin, like where he was sitting, hops back up on the board.
Says, all right, Dublin, I'm eating good today. Get out the meat chunks.
And Toblin just kind of sighs and shakes his head. Want some cheese with that too, and maybe some bread.
Nope, just meat.
What's with the little pings?
Something that
Donnie.
there's a kid back in the high school days of me and Obi that acted pretty similar to this.
Or a bad thing.
If you were there, you'd understand.
Okay.
Now, let's go check in with Scarlet and see what she's gonna do while I sit here.
Toblin, like, grabs some bits of meat and, like, puts it on a plate for Lennar, who just, as tiny as he is, it's like a freaking black hole. Black hole, as he's just, like, scarfing this down. He kind of looks over at you, Draxus. If you can pay for this.
Oh yeah, no problem. If he's gonna help us, I'll help him.
Okay, I'll write it up on a tab once he's done eating.
God, I'm gonna regret this.
So what were you gonna say? What were you saying, Obi?
I believe he said check in with Scarlet while he finishes his pizza.
Oh, actually,
Alright.
hold on.
Right now,
Also, I need to.
Okay, I got forgotten about. I'm cool with it.
no. So when we started getting drinks, you said it was like 5 copper, but then we asked how a silver splits down, and then you just never answered. Or you did, and you just happened to cut off.
I did 4 copper.
So 4 coppers, 1 silver, is there?
Copper is a mug of ale. 10 silver is a or 10 copper is a silver.
Okay, I got you.
That's Toblin, by the way.
Damn
Alrighty.
eyebrows.
Yep.
Like your eyebrows, babe.
No, it's Jimmy from work.
Oh god.
Just slightly darker hair.
Hello.
Hi.
If you were saying something, we couldn't hear you.
Second. Est.
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Much better. Much better.
Yep.
I'm using my wife's headphones. Piece of crap razors.
Hey!
I knew that'd get a rise out of you guys.
Literally everything on my computer is Razer now at this point.
I
Because
know.
of me.
The
I've
razor
seen it.
Fucking headset, fucking webcam, keyboard, mouse, speakers, wireless mouse charger, fucking fight stick.
If he could
Oh.
buy a cat that was bred by Razor, he would buy that cat, no matter
Hold up.
what.
Snicky snake.
I want the snaky snake.
Over to Scarlet.
What?
Is that
Uh,
correct?
Yes,
You
let's
broke
check
out.
in with Scar.
Oh. Well,
Scarlet, as you're drinking your pilfered drink, Obi seems to approach you.
what do you want, you stupid dwarf?
How you gotta be mean like that?
Because me being mean's my kindness.
Oh wait, hold on. I actually have to walk over to her.
I'm gonna drag you for that.
Oh, I already did. Well, anything got your fancy over here? Anything
No.
you've noticed out of those 3 over there?
Oh, there's people over there. Huh. I mainly been looking at the lizard snack. He looks tasty.
Scarlet, we've been over this. You can't eat every person you see.
I know, but I know I heard it Jiraxus. And I'm just thinking about if he portrays us, I'll have me a good meal. Can't argue with me on that one.
Kobolds are friends, not food.
I just realized I forgot to put the voice modifier back on.
Can you for
No
one?
munching on the kobold.
Only if he portrays us.
I'm not gonna betray you. I'm too terrified of him.
He points to Obi.
You should be more terrified of me.
I know who you are. I know who Obi is. I know what he's capable of. I've seen him hit the metal at the forge. I've seen what he can do with a hammer.
Yeah, well,
Very
she could
impressive.
do similar things with heat.
Totally.
Except it's not against metal, it's against flesh. So take your pick.
No scrapping.
We ain't scrapping, we're talking shit.
He pours another drink. You want another, Obi?
Yes.
Same here.
And there'll be another 4 copper.
You guys are damn alcoholics.
2 drinks at a bar isn't really alcoholic.
Boy, Obi, you think between me and you we can empty his whole keg?
That would be an
no.
alcoholic.
Not between us two. That keg is mine alone. You
Oh,
can fuck off.
so I get the left, you get the right.
No, they're both mine.
Not fair.
Don't you have a card game to go play?
I mean, fair. That's true. You gonna come with me?
No, I'm gonna watch the bar.
No, actually, you're gonna come with me. I say grabbing his collar, trying to drag him with me.
Oh,
Before you
hell.
go there, Raxus. That's what it was, right? I pronounced that correct, right?
Yes.
Before you go, Leonard over there is done eating. You see his plate. Like, there's like 3 plates that were emptied in front of him. He's like holding his stomach and like groaning.
I should not have eaten that last plate. No. Nope, you're not coming back up.
I walk over and sit
He's-
next to the lizard dude.
Hi.
Tobin looks over. He's like, "You did the kid a favor. I'm not gonna charge you the full price, but still need something. Call it 5 silver and we're even."
That's a deal for possibly helping someone out and gaining a new friend.
Can I have
overheard that too.
some of that meat, but
You
like not cooked?
The mermaid looks over. Boss, hotel. You sure you want raw meat?
Yeah.
Blue. Sure thing, boss. And this is Elsa.
She got honka honk. Can I eat Elsa? But me and Fluffy are doing the same thing with our hands. It is honka.
Didn't see what you all were doing. I'm
We're squeezing the
switching
titties.
between Discord. Elsa, do you actually say that out loud? Can I eat Elsa?
No.
She must be very warm-blooded.
It's off to the
Nicole
back.
never bothered her anymore.
And I mean, but I want her taco.
She eventually comes back with the quite literally raw steak. It's a little bit like cold still because they just took it from their ice box.
And it's fine.
Walks over and here you go, boss. Who's it to?
Hey, Obi, do you want to explain why I want the raw meat to your friend?
She's of the not totally alive persuasion.
She's a damn fear.
Yeah, that.
Reaches down underneath the bar, pulls out a heavy crossbow and aims it straight at you. Scarlet.
Me or not, I don't know. Because I slept outside of church, so I don't know if that hurts me or.
Put the crossbow down. She's one of our party members.
Yeah, you said no scrapping in here. I won't have you hurting one of my friends either.
Yeah, I never said nothing about killing no one dead in here.
I'm just gonna hiss at him. Since he's being that way. And take my meat and go back to my corner.
He
I
just
know.
keeps it trained on you.
Huh?
I put my hand on his crossbow and physically push it downward and is like, look, I know her time get a bad rep, but she's part of the reason why we're alive right now. Had a bit of a run-in with the goblins, so, yeah, don't shoot her, okay? Okay.
I'm just gonna stand in front of her like a body shield essentially until he calms down.
Cat paddle and take a long rest.
Birdman?
Disadvantage?
Oh, okay, finally speak. You were quiet for a bit there, but the last thing we heard was disadvantage.
Maybe it's this mic. I'm gonna switch back to my phone real quick because that one's worked for me in the past. Can't.
Walking man?
Walking man.
Walking man!
Donnie.
Cat paladin, take a long rest. Okay. He might be dead. Okay. Okay.
Walking man.
I'm just gonna.
Hello, can you all hear me better now?
Hi,
Much
yes.
better.
So much better.
Yeah, so the last thing we remember happening is me, like, trying to lower his crossbow and being like, I know her. Try and get a bad grip, but if not for her, we wouldn't be here because of the goblin running. And Draxus is now trying to body block for Scarlet.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting there and just like eating my steak, like enjoying it.
Yeah. Make me a persuasion check, Obi. Toblin just keeps the crossbow leveled and he says, I don't care if she helped you. This is a establishment where we don't, well, first off, how the hell you get in a traveling group with an undead? Second off, how are you not dead? Because go hungry and eat the living. And thirdly, are you now a vampire too? He turns the crossbow to you.
Sick of like the BS and get right up next to Obi and look him dead in the eye and be like, just because I'm a Dampier does not mean I suck everybody's blood. 2, if I want somebody's blood, I get consent. So either you can put your shit down or ask me to leave. Either way, I'm not hungry for you. I will gladly just eat my raw steak and go.
Make me an intimidation check.
Please somebody make a decent roll this session.
He holds his ground. You can see he's scared, but he's not moving. Says, actually, let me do a check here. No, he knows. He stops and he lowers the crossbow. I'm sorry. Hold on. Did you say Damphir or vampire?
Damn fear. The half-seat kind.
Obi, Damphir are not undead.
Still does the same shit, right?
Damphir are about as how to put this delicately.
You don't need to be delicate, just spit it out.
Most people see Damphir about in the same light as tieflings. Spawns of evil things that are probably evil too. You're not going to be welcome in most places, nor is your friend over there, but Obi, for fuck's sake, don't go spewing idiocy like that and getting your friends almost killed.
I mean,
He he puts the crossbow back. He says, "Ma'am, I'm terribly sorry. I did."
what?
Is
They're
there
in
any
the
way I
same
can make
family
it up to
tree,
you?
right?
No.
What was that?
No, you don't have to do anything. Just, I'm not the evil kind, if you know what I mean.
No, I completely understand, because I feel like a fucking fool.
You're
As you
fine.
should.
Obi didn't help.
As you should. You're a fucking idiot, dude.
What?
Obi-
I'm just saying. Same family tree, same rules should
Not
apply.
same family tree, you dipshit. Can I? Would anybody be mad if I ripped his head off?
Nah, go ahead.
Please, not in the bar.
Please no.
I'll add it to my belt.
I mean, but you could just serve dwarf steaks. I'm pretty sure some people here would like them.
Alright, y'all keep arguing amongst yourselves. I'm gonna go play cards.
I'm gonna go back
Also,
to the food.
you see Elsa crawl out from underneath the table. So she's not dangerous?
If you piss her off, she might.
Or if you turn me on.
Please don't do the latter.
Wait. That's right. Obi, you're coming with me. Grab his collar and start yanking him again.
Make me a strength. Make me an athletics check. Obi, you can make me athletics or acrobatics to resist, if you wish to resist.
He likes it. Don't resist.
Obi, you resist with all your might, but Jiraxis is just iron gripped, and you are dragged along, ale in hand, to the table where Narth and Frida are.
Only thing I can see is, you know, like the parents when they get fed up with their kids and just grab their arm and jerk or like pull them along, and their kids fighting. That's all I can see.
So there's Narth. And here is Frida.
How are you two doing this fine day?
So you see Frida throw down her cards. Oh, I'm not doing terribly lucky today. You see Narth just sit back, chewing on a piece of straw, and says, I'm doing real nice.
Well, I only hope I can also benefit from your luck. What are we playing?
Currently playing Baldur's Bones. You want to pull up a chair? I'd like to loosen the strings on your coin purse and fatten up mine.
Awesome. I totally would. Hey, Toblin, round of ale for the table.
Sure thing.
just gonna sit there and just shake my head in judgment.
All right. So, you ever play Baldur's Bones? Or sorry, you ever play Baldur's Bones before?
It's been a while. You can give me a run around.
Certainly. He pulls out a deck of cards, even though we're not going to be using cards here. So, game's real simple. Each of us is going to be taken from this deck of cards. We're going to be drawing 3 cards. And then we can choose to draw cards as we please after that. But we're trying to get to 21. It's blackjack, but with dice, pretty much. Out of character.
Got it, I figured.
Trying to get to 21 without going over. Winner takes a pot. Right now, me and Frida been doing chump change, only dealing with 1 silver. But you, with that fancy armor like that, I think I'll be charging a gold for this table pot. If you're so willing to buy in.
I mean, yeah, of course. Definitely.
Alright. So, Narth shuffles the cards, and he looks over at Obi and says, "You gonna be dealt in too?"
Sure, might as well.
All right.
That's my boy.
He shuffles up the cards and he hands it to Obi because he knows you. Says, "You want to cut?"
Sure.
And cut the deck. All right. New guy, you deal. He hands the deck to you, Draxus.
I deal out the cards to everybody.
So, Draxus, Obi, I would like each of you to roll 3d6. All right. 1 second while I... All right. Would you like to take more cards? You see Frida looks at her cards, frowns, draws 1 card. Narth looks at his cards, draws 2.
Okay, so how would, in terms of me cheating, work?
So you would roll a sleight of hand. If you pass, which would be against like passive perceptions and stuff like that, if you pass, I will allow you to re-roll one of your d6 and take the higher or lower number, however you wish.
Because the idea I was going with was, like in the last session when I bought my cards, I had stuffed them in my boots.
Hmm.
And I was going to use the little ghost hand ability that he has to feed myself a specific card.
Yep.
So
That would be okay. With that, since you did make preparations, I would allow you to choose the number on your d6.
got it. Okay. I guess at this moment, then I would just take another card since 12 is relatively pretty far away from 21. So I just roll another d6.
Yep.
Got it.
I choose to roll 2d6.
You gonna roll 2d6?
Okay, for some reason on the little dice roller thing, it doesn't have an option for just 1. It only gives an option for 2.
Dice roller. It's just the number itself, like d4, d6. You just click that. All right, so that puts Obi at 18 and you at 16.
I guess draw another card.
All right, so that puts you at 21.
I didn't even have to cheat.
Obi, would you like to draw another card?
Sure.
All right. You are at 18. That's why I was asking if you
I
want to.
want to.
If you lose, then Draxus gets a pot. If you get 21, then you share the pot.
So that means I got 5 gold? 4. 4 gold.
You'd be getting 4 gold. But you don't know if the NPCs won or not yet. So Obi lost. That's a 4. That's a bust. All right, let's see what Narth goes with. So Narth's going to draw 2 more cards. So he's got 6 cards in his hand now. He sighs, draws another card. Sighs, draws another card. Sighs, draws another card.
Draw monster card.
Alright, so after drawing that card, he just looks at it, nods. I'm gonna stay. Frida, after drawing 1 card already, we'll draw 1 card and stay. They all look at you and say, "You ready?"
Aye.
Draxus, you reveal your 21. Obi, you reveal your bust at 22. Narth reveals a 21. And Frida reveals a 20. Frida snaps her fingers. Thought I knew. I thought I got that one. Well, there went my paycheck for the week. With that, I'm going to bid you all adieu. As she scoops up coins, attempting to actually take more than she deserved. But Narth stops her. You ain't cheating me out of my money, woman. She sighs and gets the actual amount that she got and storms off to the bar. Narth looks over. All right, looks like we're splitting the pot. You get 2 gold and I get 2 gold. Want to go again?
Aye. I mean, my luck just played off this time.
Do it.
What about you, Senor Obi?
Do it.
All right. What about your friend over in there in the back who's staring at me? Or is she staring at you? I think she's staring at you.
Yeah, she's interesting. I think we should probably leave her to her own devices and to her nice steak over there.
Good idea.
Narth actually turns around in his chair and looks back at you and says, "Are you chicken? Don't worry, I don't bite." And gives a shit-eating grin.
No, but she does.
Hard. Indeed, I do.
It's not the fun kind either.
He looks you over and says, "No, I don't think she'd bite you in the fun kind of way."
I wouldn't bite an old hag either.
Oh, I already have my fun in life. It's all good. All right, boys. He shuffles the cards and hands it to Obi. You want to
I
cut
look at-
again? You want a deal?
I look at Draxus and do the fake gagging thing with the finger in my mouth.
Obi, deal up those cards. I got money to win.
I'm working on it.
You know what? I think I'm gonna, since I finished my steak, I'm just gonna go over here and just sit down just to watch it, just to make the dude uncomfortable.
All right. Are you gonna try to like do anything to screw with the game? Or
No,
just
I'm
try to
just
make
gonna sit here.
Right.
Just make him uncomfortable.
Okay, so I deal up the cards north and direct. So you said start off with 2d6 worth of 3.
3d6. All right. Draxus, how many dice would you like to add?
2.
Roll me 2d6. All right, you're at 16. Would you like to add any more?
Take 1 more.
All right. You're at 18. Would you like to add any more?
I'm
Do
gonna
one
try
more.
to fish one of the cards out of my boot.
All right. Roll me a sleight of hand.
Watch you get.
We'll say using your charisma
Uh,
since it's your casting stat instead of dexterity. So what's your charisma mod?
the number right next to where it says charisma would be 3.
You have a 3 charisma?
I mean, that's what it's. Oh, or is it the big number on the left, not the small one?
Hold on, let me pull up your character sheet.
So where it says saving throws, it says the 3, but the
No,
one's-
not your saving throws, your stat itself.
Oh, 1.
Okay, so that's an 8 then.
Because it's the big number, not the small number, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
So you do that and you see Narth actually just like notice that oops. He notices you do this and he just kind of eyes you the entire time as it like slowly travels up to your hand. He just kind of looks at you and raises an eyebrow.
Just slowly slide it back into your leg.
Yeah, just slip
Can
it
I?
right back down and just be like, it's all fun and games, right?
Can I just try and distract the dude to help him out, or is it too late for that?
It's too late.
Damn it! Damn, you should have told me your plan.
You already knew my plan when I came in here.
Oh.
So did Obi.
All right, so far that is a 18 for you. Would you like to roll more dice legitimately?
No, the chances of me getting anything smaller are probably too low. So.
All right,
Stick.
Obi, you got yourself an 8 so far. How many dice are you gonna add?
Uh, 13.
13. Gonna add any more?
Okay.
I think I might play the next round. Show you boys how it's done.
All right.
5.
So that's 13
25.
plus 12, 25. You bust.
Oh, I'm about to bust.
Bust a what?
Alright.
A move?
All right. Draxus, Obi, Scarlet,
Yeah.
what are your passive perceptions?
Let's see.
A 1? I think that's the right number.
It should be 10 plus your perception mod.
Oh, so then, wait.
I have
You
no
say-
idea.
Did you say 10 plus our perception mod?
Yeah, it should be right underneath your skills. So passive wisdom perception.
Oh, 16.
11.
16. So, Obi, just as Jaraxxus tried cheating blatantly, Narth actually gets a card out of his sleeve, and it's barely noticeable for you.
Know what the fuck you doing over there, Don?
What you talking about?
I've seen that card come out your sleeve.
Oh, just like how your buddy pulled a card out of his boot?
Listen,
Oh,
the guy's gotta
man.
try.
He smiles and nods at you, Draxus. Just for that, here you go. And he tosses the gold. I'll bust it anyway.
I guess karma is a bitch, isn't it?
Nah, I have fun. You want to dealt in? Miss?
Sure, why not? How do we play?
Alright, he explains the rules to you. It's rolling d6s and trying to get closest to 21, but
Okay.
flavor-wise, it's
Like-
cards.
Like
Without ruin.
blackjack in real life.
It's blackjack, but dice, yeah.
Yeah.
I will say this is my last game, unfortunately. I gotta tend to the chickens.
You hear that, Obi? He's gonna come to your house and try to help you.
Oh, fuck.
There's a joke there that I don't understand.
I was just trying to say that Obi was a chicken.
Just the look
I-
on his face, I swear.
I get up from the table, I walk all the way around to Jaraxxus, slap face, and then go sit down.
Oh,
Obi,
why you have
you
to hit
could've
so
just-
hard?
You could have just told me. I would have hit him for you.
Yeah, but it's more satisfying this way.
Obi, what's your strength score?
Like my bonus or
Your bonus.
-1?
Draxus. Obi slaps you. Doesn't really hurt that much.
See? Now that's why I'm the one that had to kill Clark.
Had help. Shut up.
I gave him a nice hug, okay? I killed him with kindness.
Why are you gonna bring that up every time?
Maybe.
Are
I'll
we
say
gonna
slap
play
him
the
and say it on
game,
show.
or
Yeah.
Deal the
Fucking
cards.
did.
he shuffles and hands the deck to Scarlet to deal?
Okay, how do I deal him, like, anyway?
No, you just.
Every whiff.
Alright, I just start dealing the cards, like how I guess they're supposed to be dealt.
Don't see that.
The
What,
little
tiny
kid?
The tiny little kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, what about him?
I don't know. I just wasn't expecting. Creepy as shit.
He ain't creepy. Fluffy, or Obi, how's the
No, no.
kid creepier than me?
No. Like, I wasn't paying attention to the screen. I just seen something sliding across. I'm like, what the fuck was that? I was not expecting that at all.
Don't mind me, I'm just playing with the dolls in the background.
I hate
He
dolls.
is the puppet master. But no, when he said he had to go feed his chicken, the only thing I could hear in my song was, "We like chicken nuggets and you like to sing along."
Feel like chicken nuggets is your favorite song.
Chicken nuggets, yeah.
Chicken nuggets, yeah.
Chicken nuggets, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Also drops off 4 ales for the table.
I like chicken nuggets. It's true.
Alright, so, Draxus, are you staying at 12?
Oh no, I was just waiting for the chicken nugget song to be done so I can keep track.
Alright. Obi is currently at
20.
18.
Then
No,
I got
20.
Yeah.
Yep.
Um.
Fuck.
So what do I just?
Alright,
So
yeah,
how do I
you roll
do-
3. You roll 3d6. So /r 3d6. Or /r space 3d6.
So would it be same slide his hand to attempt to exchange out a card?
Yes.
Can I like add an advantage to that by using the hand to tap him on the shoulder since the barmaid just came over here? Maybe he'll think she was doing it and then I can slip the card out with an advantage? I'm trying to salvage this.
Oh no, I can't do it.
I'll let you do it normally. It would have been disadvantage because you've tried cheating at this table before, though. So that made it cancel out.
I mean, I ain't got nothing to lose. I already just busted.
Oh, I'm about to.
Fucking hell.
He just sees your spectral hand as it floats over to his shoulder, and then he just shakes his head no.
Listen, you cheated too, don't judge me.
At least I was more sly about it than you.
Look at the size of me. I am not sly. Ask Obi how ungracefully I made my way up the hill earlier.
Alright, so Obi is at 20. Are you keeping?
Yeah.
Alright, Scarlet, what are you gonna roll?
Yeah.
Alright.
So what is it?
3d6. So /roll 3d6.
Or you can use the little dice roller thing up in the corner that I've been using.
Yep.
Well, and then if I want to go so it'd be like RD6 if I wanted to do 2, right?
1d6 or 2d6. Yeah. One is for one. Yeah. So you're at 18.
I fucked up.
The
All
number
right.
to beat is Obi's 20.
So
So
I
she
think
busted
I'm
the
over.
24.
Yep, you are over.
Yep.
So, Draxus, you show your hand, that's a bust. Scarlet, you show your hand, that's a bust. Narth shows his hand at 19. Obi, you show your hand at 20. You get the pot of 4 gold.
Hey, we at least didn't lose our money. See, everything worked fine.
Obi just keeps our money.
Yes, but it stayed within the group.
Narth nods, stands, pushes his chair back in, grabs his pitchfork, which has just been next to him on the wall this entire time, nods to you, Draxus, and says, "This is fun.
Thanks
Be
for
a better cheat next time."
Thanks for being at least a good sport.
It is what it is. Ain't gonna get mad over it. It's just money. And he walks away, and at this point you notice that his coin purse is fat as fuck. He just walks out.
Well, Jaxus, now you got your gambling game. What would you have?
Well, I'm all for one saying that we stay here and get absolutely plastered, but our gambling friends left. We should probably at least attempt to make some progress towards these red brands. And then come back here and get drunk before the night's over.
You're starting to sound like more of an alcoholic than I am.
Listen, what else does your town have to offer?
Ladies.
Hey, now.
Fluffy's wife. Or sorry, Obi's wife.
I mean, we heard that they're staying up there in that little mansion. We could try to take our new friend up there and see what's going on. Since Lothar is still chilling with his little war buddy up there, we really shouldn't get us into any too serious of trouble. But a little espionage never hurt anybody.
You know what? I think I might just go find him and just chill out with him and let you guys do you.
About this time, the boy that you had seen earlier walks up to the table and gathers the empty glasses, and he looks over at you, Scarlet, and he says, "Are you the vampire lady that Dad was talking about?
Yeah.
You look
Why?
really similar to the lady who was sleeping outside earlier.
Is
Are
this
you
the
the same
same?
person?" No, it's not. It's not the same kid.
No. I mean, I slept outside at church.
Yeah, my friend Carp said he found a lady who was sleeping outside a church, and she was an adventurer. Are you an adventurer?
That means Carp's the one on the sugar high right now.
Yeah, that's kind of my fault. I kind of gave him a gold piece.
Yeah. Can I have a gold piece too?
No.
Sorry, kid. That was my last gold piece.
It was worth a shot. Is there anything I can get you guys? I'm helping out Mom in the kitchen today, so if you want any sort of like special snacks or something, I could ask Mom to cook something for you.
Nah, I'm good.
I think we're pretty good. We're going to be back later, but we're getting ready to go do some work.
Okay. Oh, if you tell, sorry, if you see Carp, could you tell him to not run off into the forest again? It was really scary the last time that he was. Okay, bye. He doesn't even finish that thought. He just kind of leaves.
Got it. Look for the kid with the peppermint stick mustache.
So, is this what kids are like? Because god damn.
Have you met a kid in real life?
Don't you remember Addie and Ella when they were really young? My god.
Oh my god. Have you raised one at 13? Like, Jesus.
Anyways, aren't you happy you joined, Obi? See, nothing went wrong. We didn't get in a fight. I met a fellow cheat.
We almost did because dumbass here had to say I'm a vampire.
Look,
Well, I'm not a vampire.
honest mistake.
Saved your life, and you don't know what I am, Fluffy or Obi, really? Really?
What? I mean, Eat white, you drink blood, same thing.
Except I got a heart. Wait, do I have a heartbeat?
You do have a heartbeat.
Except I have a heartbeat.
Yeah, well, the way you treat me, it doesn't feel like it.
Well, maybe because you called me a vampire.
Alright, you two argue amongst yourself. I'm just gonna start sliding my way away.
Draxus, get your ass over here.
Talk to the new friend.
Lennar
Not
looks up
Donnie.
at you. He said, Lennar looks up at you. He said,
I'll go scout in a bit. I'm letting my stomach settle.
he just kind of looks up at you and he smiles.
Friend.
Okay, buddy. Well, we're gonna start making our way up towards the mansion. When your stomach settles, please join us there as quickly as possible. We're gonna try to get some stuff done before night falls.
Okay. Oh, I remembered something.
What's that?
So the Red Brands, they're set up shop at Trisendar Manor, right?
Yes.
Well, Pip was over here just a minute ago, and he was saying that Carp almost got caught when he was snooping around the woods nearby. He said something about Carp finding a tunnel. I think if we find that tunnel, we might be able to figure out what they're hiding there.
There's a secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Get out of
Secret
my
tunnel through the
Get out of my head.
mountain.
Nobody wants
But-
to be in my head. Get out of my head.
Oh, looks
But-
like we gotta.
He nods and he says,
Yeah. Pip doesn't want to be an adventurer, but Carp really does, and so Carp drags him everywhere. Like, kind of forces him. It's really cute to watch them flounder.
So is that back behind the mansion you said?
Oh, I have no clue. Sure, if you found Carp, you could probably ask him. You want me to find Carp? I can do that.
Yeah. Go find him, bring him here, so that way we can talk to him.
All right. Stay here.
he hops off the chair. Which, again, it's because he's so tiny, it's like a literal, like, leap of faith kind of thing.
Question. So have
He-
y'all heard like a crested gecko like do like a splat up against the wall when they jump? Is
No,
it
I
like
have not
that?
seen that, but I can totally picture it being similar to that. So yeah, Lennar just runs off. His little feet, because he doesn't wear shoes. His little feet against the tile, runs off.
I'm just gonna look at Draxus and be like, he ain't coming back.
Elsa looks over to you guys and says, "So you got any? Sorry, wrong voice. Wrong voice. So have you any rumors that you picked up from Obi? Where was it that you said you were going?
We are headed towards Tricenora Manor.
No. You just got back from. Was it Neverwinter or Baldur's Gate? I can't remember.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I've been so wrapped up in this stuff recently.
You're fine.
There was.
You're fine.
Yeah, I just got back from Never.
Neverwinter.
Neverwinter.
Yeah.
Yeah. My mouth didn't want to cooperate there. Must be the ale. Tolan, what'd you put in this stuff?
Out of character, I didn't catch that.
I said, Tolan, what'd you put in this stuff?
Nothing different than the usual.
Anyway, yes. Coming back from Neverwinter after selling my web. And may or may not have gotten into a bit of a scuffle with a tribe of goblins.
She like puts her finger to her chin, like scratches a little bit, and says, Are we talking the mini arrow tribes goblins? Yes? No?
Possibly.
I honestly didn't even think there were different tribes. Now, we had turned onto the, after turning a corner, we had found a carriage that had been ransacked and followed a trail deeper into the woods. Whatever tribe it was, they were led by some asshole named Clark.
Oh, this guy?
Go
I
ahead.
say holding up his head.
How did I know he was going to do that?
Elsa puts her hands to cover her mouth and gasps.
Really? You had to show her the head.
Is that real?
Oh yeah, you want to touch it?
Can I?
Oh, definitely.
She, rather than like touching it, she like goes to support the weight of the head and like hold it instead. You let her?
Yes.
It's a little heavy for her, but she holds it. She kind of like turns to you, Scarlet, and like starts puppeting its mouth. Roar! I'm a big bad goblin man. Fear me.
I like her.
I know. She's cute and she has a sense of humor.
Can I keep her?
Can I back off?
Hey, she's the one holding my head.
Yeah.
She hands the bugbear head back and smiles and says, "But yeah, the goblins that would probably be around here are the Mini Arrows tribe. There's a bounty out on them, or well, at least on the orcs that are part of the Mini Arrow tribes. Beyond that, you said it was a ransacked cart? That was on the road, right?
Yeah, the cart was laying on the road with the two dead horses, and whoever was riding it was no longer with me. We ended up finding one of the owners of the carts in the cave of goblins. That's where we got to a little bit of it.
Don't tell me. One of the owners of the cart was a dwarf.
Aye?
Yeah, for whatever reason, the dwarves that have been coming and going throughout here have been talking about goblins attacking them and trying to drag them away. It's only the dwarves, too. Or, well, people who've been traveling with dwarves.
Uh-huh.
Really strange. Glad to see you made it back, Obi.
And you had to go and explode them up, didn't you, Obi?
Shh, I figured Noah would have forgotten about that by now.
Over some stupid cloak.
No. They wanted to take my money.
You could have just left.
Elsa moves to one of the bar seats, sits down and leans back against the bar and crosses her legs and kind of just watches you guys banter for a bit. So, for those of you who are new here, I don't know if Obi's introduced you or not. I'm Elsa. I'm the
barmaid around here, and if you really want any sort of juicy gossip, Toblin there, he has a little bit, but I'm really the one you want to come to. Frida nods next to you and says, "Yep, it's how I found out that my husband was cheating on me. Sorry, bastard's dead now."
Is he now?
I like it too.
I didn't catch that, Scarlet.
I like her too.
Oh no, I didn't kill him. He just happened to disappear one day.
So you said the dwarves talked about people getting drug off. Did they mention where they're getting drug off to? Because one of our employers is still missing at this point.
Unfortunately, no. Just that they were being drug into the woods.
Well, guess that's an open-ended story that we're still never gonna figure out where he went to.
Yeah, we'll get to it eventually. Right now, we're trying to stop the road runs and take back the town.
I mean, I got paid, so at the same time, I really don't care. But it'd be nice to know because I don't want anybody just left there hanging.
Other than that, I don't think there's anything I can help you on that.
I mean, never mind.
Oh, go ahead. Ask away.
No, I lost my train of thought.
Where's the child?
Yeah, where is that kid?
Pip? I think he's back in the kitchen. Or are you talking about Carp?
Cart.
I don't know. That kid runs around far too much for his own good.
And oh, here comes that pit boy now.
I heard my name. What's up?
We were just looking for Carp. Lenara was supposed to be going off to go get him so we could figure out where this apparent tunnel was that he found.
Oh, so we were on the, and like you see him like start pointing in directions, like he's trying to get his bearings, and he says, "Now, I think, no, east, east." He points off into a direction. That's east, right?
I'm gonna go sit next to the lady.
You're currently sitting on top of her.
Just sat in her lap.
Yep.
That works too. I'm just gonna sit in her lap. I'm kidding.
This is what I do. I say it on you. Say it on you.
Oh God.
But he points off into a direction. That's east, right? Do any of you know where north is?
No.
I'm gonna
Would
guess
you like to
up.
make a check?
Wait.
Because there is a thing in this game that allows you to always know where north is. I don't know if any of you have it.
I think there's a compass on the map, isn't there?
There is, but it's more of, does your the grid and map only exist in the player side, not the character side.
Okay. I can't be on TV.
Yes, Toblin looks outside and says, "There's the compass, Rose. You got it wrong, kid."
Alright, so what will we do to check to see if that's east or not?
Make me a nature check. A survival check would work just as well.
Damn, I'm smart.
But I'm
Both
smartest.
Draxus and Obi look at Pip. He's not pointing. He's not pointing east. He's pointing north currently.
Yeah, that's not east, buddy. That'd be north.
Oh, then yeah, it was on the south side.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
I think to be safe, we should probably just wait for your little buddy to get over here. Lennar said he was gonna go fetch him. He could just walk us straight to the tunnel. I'd rather not get lost in the woods.
Okay. Elsa, Mom said it's about your break time. So, what would you like to eat? Elsa thanks for a moment and says, is there any more stew? No. The usual then. Okay. Runs off. Because making the world feel alive is sometimes a little boring. After a little bit of a moment, the doors crash open with a ridiculously loud bang as running in at full bore is a tiny little halfling child
Peppermint sticks.
with a peppermint stick hanging out of his mouth.
Yes.
There is just sugar and candy coating his mouth around it.
Peppermint stick mustache.
He's got a handful of peppermint sticks and he is just absolutely running straight towards Scarlet.
I'm gonna slap my head and be like, "What the fuck did I do to this kid?" And then stand up and then catch him and give him a hug.
He greatly hugs you back and takes one of his peppermint sticks that he's not had, and he pops it into your mouth without your consent.
Oh god.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
buddy.
You're welcome.
Oh gosh.
So,
I'm sorry.
Obi,
What did
why didn't you tell Obi? Why didn't you tell me you were traveling with adventures? Oh, this one's so cool. She's a vampire, but not a vampire, right? That's what Lennar was saying.
I'm just gonna sit there and just like chuckle.
Are you still holding him, or do you just like hug him and put him down?
Just gonna put him down.
Okay.
Connor,
He runs.
I'm gonna need you to calm down, boy.
He doesn't even listen. He runs straight over to Draxus. Wow, you're a tiefling. Can I feel your horns? Is it true that they're actually made out of like bone?
Sure. I say kneeling down.
He pulls on your horns. It's a little rough, but like he's not meaning to hurt you or anything like that, and it's not really painful to begin with. Wow, I've never met a tiefling before. You're really cool. I really like your armor. Is that a sword?
Yes, it is. Obi actually remade it for me.
Can I hold it?
No, don't do it.
As long as you leave it sheathed, I say taking the whole holster off my back and setting it on the ground.
He goes to pick it up, and he is a halfling child. Halflings are already tiny. He's even tinier. And he goes to lift it, and he's trying with all his might. And like he gets it an inch off the ground, and he sets it back down. Wow, that's really heavy. How do you swing that, mister?
Very carefully, and if somebody makes me angry, with both arms.
Wow. He runs back to Scarlet. So, Lennar was saying that you guys have a question for me? He runs back to Draxus. What's the question? You want a peppermint stick?
Yes, I'll happily take a peppermint stick. Thank you.
He runs over to Obi and gives you a peppermint stick as well. He runs over to Frida. Oh. He runs over to Frida and gives her a peppermint stick. Runs over to Elsa, gives her a peppermint stick. Like he's just running back and forth, like he is working off a sugar high.
Buddy, calm down. We need to know where this tunnel is that you found that leads into the mansion.
Pip told you?
He did, because we asked him. We're trying to figure out what the Red Brands are doing in your town. We want to
He
make sure
wasn't
nobody gets
supposed to
hurt.
tell anyone. Oh, I'm gonna... Pip! Pip! He just like storms off towards the kitchen.
He's gonna hurt the poor little pipsqueak.
Pipsqueak.
There's a brief commotion, and then all of a sudden, Obi, you would know this to be Trelena, the wife of Toblin, comes out with both of them, like one in each hand, kind of like holding them apart. Carp, you've had way too much sugar. Please go home and stop trying to fight Pip because he told somebody your secret. Like Carp's running in midair, like swinging his arms. Trelena just tosses him. All right, Pip, you're grounded. It's for going out, putting yourself in danger. And just starts going away. Carp turns around, walks back, huffs. So this tunnel that you were talking about, well, you already found out about it. So it's on the south side of the Trisandar Manor, near like at the bottom of the cliff, and it like goes into this place. And I heard this really spooky voice that had no place where it was coming from, and it sounded really super dark and evil. And it sounded like, and it said something about my mother. I don't remember what it was about, but Draxus, when he makes that deep guttural like, you actually understand what he's saying. It's odd. Like it's not exact, like the words are off, but you understand it.
Okay. So that's under languages. So that should be infernal, correct? I would guess.
Correct. So you would understand that Carp was trying to say, because like his pronunciations are wrong from somebody not understanding the language and trying to repeat it. But it seems like it was something along the lines of, little one, adventure in the making. I have a quest for you. Bring me the fiend blooded that has come into town.
Ooh, those Red Brands are getting into some shit with some demons. Correct, it's demons, right? I know there's a difference.
Demons or devils, there is a difference.
Yes.
Infernal is devils,
Oh,
not
devils.
demons.
My bad.
Yep. And after Carp says that, he's like, but it was really creepy and scary, so I ran out. And but I did see this really weird looking sword down there. It was really cool. And 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 I thought about taking it, but I didn't know where I would hide it because Mom says I'm not allowed to have weapons other
I
than
can
my
see why.
toy wooden sword, because last time she gave me a dagger, I almost cut off Pip's finger.
I can see this. I can see why.
Listen to
Were
me,
you on a
buddy.
sugar high too?
What was that?
Were you on a sugar high then too?
Yes.
Listen to me, buddy. Don't go anywhere near that tunnel again for a while, okay? We're gonna go in there, we're gonna figure out what the Red Brands are doing and get them out of your town. So stay away from there for a while.
By now, Lennar actually comes in. He's huffing and panting. He says, word of advice, don't try to run after a small kid after a big meal. You will throw up your big meal.
Lennar, would you like a peppermint stick? I hear he's giving them out.
He already tried shoving 3 into my mouth. One of them hit my gag reflex.
Hey,
After I already puked.
at least now it just tastes like peppermint. So plus side, he was trying to help. I pet Carp's head.
Carp runs over and shoves a peppermint stick in Lennar's mouth. Lennar,
I
like
just had-
pulls back away from it, like it's falls down.
I'm gonna pick up the child and put him on my lap. All right, you need to like time out for a hot minute.
He squirms a little bit, but once he's in your lap, he stops. He looks up at you. He says, "You're strong." Or sorry, I went to Lennar's voice. "You're strong."
Uh-huh. Never give a kid gold again.
Tolan stops cleaning the glass he's cleaning. "You gave Carp gold."
Yeah, realizing my decisions weren't the best at the time. Because he's very convincing when he's tiny.
Carp, how much of that gold did you spend on all of it?
You're supposed to give it to your mother.
Lennar, I know you're not feeling good. Could you please tell Colleen to bring her butt over here and get her son? Lennar looks over and looks at you guys.
I've been given another task just now. Do you still want me to scout? Because it might be a bit. I'm, for one, not feeling good after that. And 2, well, I need to go get clean.
Go about
Shoves
your
another
business.
peppermint stick down his mouth. Kidding.
I will be back. I'll meet you there. Where are we meeting?
Outside the tunnel.
Where's the tunnel?
South side of the manor, down at the bottom of the hill.
Okay.
Hey, Cat, what the fuck are you doing? Okay then. And Lennar skitters off to go tell Colleen.
I just want to hang on to the kid until his mom gets here. And I have a feeling the mom's gonna yell at me. I'm in trouble.
Alright, it is 9 o'clock. We normally were doing 2-hour sessions. Would you still like 2-hour sessions?
Yeah.
I didn't catch that because you have your voice modifier on.
Yes.
Yes. Because I still gotta cook dinner.
Okay. So that's 2 yeses, so I'm thinking we stick to 2-hour sessions. So with that, we will pick up next time as
Yay.
Blaine comes in.
Hopefully Brock will be here by then, and then we can actually go and start bashing some heads in again.
Yep. So, real quick, Bailey, what do you think about the consequences of your actions of giving a small child $100?
You know what? My mom gave me $100 when I was like his age, and I didn't go spend it on peppermint sticks. I bought horsey cards, alright? So, I regret all my decisions. And now I'm
Fair.
probably not. And now the lady's probably gonna judge me, and I won't be able to sleep with like the barn maiden.
No, Elsa's this entire time has just had a big old grin on her face watching you.
Oh yay! So there's still luck.
But yeah, we will pick up from there next week.
I won't lie, you played off that kid so well. Just zip, 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 zip.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
I know it's a game, but I was like, slow down.
And he was like, "Fuck you!" Kicked you in the face with his energy legs.
Power thirst.
Only thing I can.
Oh
see
god,
is,
he's
like,
aware of it too again.
Yes, I'm aware of it. Also, I figured out why Obi was having a hard time understanding me, because underneath your name says unstable internet connection.
Ah.
No.
Yeah, I've met kids, obviously, and they all fall into one of three categories. Harp, aka fast as fuck boy, I'm not slowing down. Pip, I'm a loner. And then finally, just somehow in between normal individual.
See, I was the shy kid
Yeah, the loner.
that loved that was like obsessed with horses, and mainly stuck to myself. Perky was the one that snuck out and acted like obedient and all that until nighttime. He snuck out at 3 a.m. with his friends to then go put a picnic table on a swing.
On a swing?
Me,
On a swing.
Obi, and one of our other friends turned the picnic table upside down and hung it between the swings at the park, and then rode on the picnic table.
Didn't one of them break their face?
Yes.
That's actually kind of funny and badass.
I also technically broke someone's arm.
Yes, you did.
It's terribly stupid, but yeah. Kudos.
Yeah.
We had a good time.
Yeah, kind of like when you went down the tube slide.
Backwards.
I was about to bring that up to where
No,
you.
no. The other time you went down the tube slide.
Yes, and I went down it backwards, and then you fucking teabagged me.
Oh, okay, that's what you meant by backwards.
Yeah.
Alright, so you have met all but 2 NPCs from Fanlin? Fandolin? No. Yeah, all but 2 NPCs from Fanlin.
Okay.
Let me check that.
I'm ready to break in this new sword with my bonus.
I thought. Never mind.
With your bonus.
Yeah, don't you remember Obi
reforged? Smite?
Yeah, he reforged my sword, and
Oh yeah.
he said it gave me a +1 for the first 3 swings.
Yep.
Okay.
But with that,
See, I was
I'm
also
gonna
the
let
type
you
of
guys...
kid that would literally rip their Barbies apart.
Quack indeed.
Alright.
With that, I'm gonna let you guys go so you all can have dinner. And have a wonderful night. So you all here next week.
Alright.
I swear, Friday can't come fast enough.
But you know what can?
What?
Me.